Guys, I have a lot for you guys. First of all, what was going on at the pool party? Like everybody just did craze. Mide, Bright, Morgan, Denari, and Sultana, Kebo, and Ivata. Isabella and Koyin. We got to see Sultana and Jason Jae, Isabella and culture and imisi. I mean, the party was hot, hot, hot. And then after the party, we got to see different drama. From wait, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Did Dede and Koyin kiss? We got to see Kola just going off and then admitting to his congee and how honey Dede makes him feel. Wahala. Hey, guys, we got to see a lot. Dede admitting that, okay, it seems like this thing that she's doing with Koyin has moved from friendship. See, guys, there's a lot to talk about. Even how Jason was upset and Sultana had felt like Jason was upset because he had seen Koyin and Dede together. They kissed, and that was why he was upset. She had done had guy, but went back to begging. See, guys, this particular video, you don't want to miss it. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Guzzy, and this is Chat with Guzzy. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please do not forget that I'm into CAC jobs. Yes. So in case you want to register a business name, an NGO, or a company, or you want to do post incorporation matters such as filing annual returns, change of secretary, change of directors, and all that, I'm your girl. Yes, holla at me. Thank you very much. Now, let's go into the video proper, and we're going to start off with Koyin and Dede. I mean, after the party, it seemed like both of them were wasted. Yes, and they had their moment. And it was in the living area, guys. Like, the lounge. Yes, the lounge. And that was how they were talking. They went under the duvet. And it looked like they pecked. Yes, lip to lip peck. And it looked like it was initiated by Dede. That's what I saw. But if you saw something different, you let me know in the comment section below. Yes. And then we had seen that Kola afterwards had pecked her on her shoulders. Yes. And this was much after she had told him that, because immediately after that peck that I think I saw, she had told him that it was time for him to go. Yes, this guy, can't they go and all. And it was also sweet and all that. He refused to leave. Wahala for besties. Well, it was Big Brother that spoiled their thing. Yes, because I mean, she had to go for her special treatment with Joanna, and it was there she was now telling Joanna things. And then she was telling Joanna that, I mean, this whole her and Koyin thing, that Koyin is usually the one that is all right. Yes, he does that purposely to take care of her. He barely drinks and all that because it just takes her 1.5 cans to get fucked up, highest like 2, and she's already fucked up. She has a light head, right? So she was talking and saying that, however, today he was tipsy and as well as she was tipsy, and they shared a moment. Yes, according to her, they shared a moment that they've never shared before. That usually they are friends, they don't go deep and all that. Their conversations are just on the surface and all that. Like, it's nothing deep. But today, we were having conversations like, your outfit is cute. They were having like conversations that, that the whole thing was now looking somehow. Yes, in fact, they were not like best friends today. They were more like boy and girl. And they actually did look cute. I'm like, And she was talking about how he told her not to go and that it was obvious that he was tipsy and she was tipsy also. I say, wahala. Hey, what is happening here? Which one is? I said not go. He was saying no, I should not go. We should not. I'm like, yeah, this has moved from bestie ship. It has moved from bestie ship. It is sailing to another junction. Now, trust shippers, that's Kola and Dede shippers, to be very upset. Apart from the shippers being upset, Kola himself was livid. Yes. Now, before the peck / no peck, because it looked like they pecked. Now, before that, I mean, and you people should not come and tell me, they did not peck. Then which moment was she talking about? Well, before that one, because Kola did not even see that one when he started gyrating and carrying Dede's name up and down. Trust Kola now. He was gyrating, talking to Zita, telling Zita that she is his person, that he does not like what Dede is doing. Dede is in a compromised position with her so-called friend Koyin, and he does not like it. That they've set boundaries, that this is someone, that's Dede, that tells him that they have one friends each, that's Koyin and then Imisi, and they've set boundaries for themselves, how they should be and all whatnot. But yet, see what she's doing. She's making him look like a fool. I mean, this is someone that has told him she cares. This is someone that has like told him to put in effort and all into the thing with her. And here she is now making him look stupid. Yes, Baba wasn't having it. He was gyrating. Zita had gone to see the position and had come back to say, okay, she understands him, because if she's the one, she's not going to take that and all that. She tried calming him down, but no, he wasn't calm. He still carried the matter to Imisi. Now, this conversation with Imisi happened in different occasions. Now, the first one was him complaining, talking about the boundaries, talking about how, I mean, Dede doesn't even like it when he and Dede are having a conversation and Imisi comes to like pull him away. Yes, she does not like it. So why would she put herself in a compromising position with Koyin? That he knows that nothing is going on between herself and Koyin. And I'm like, okay. However, it does not just make sense. Now, Imisi was trying to let him know that, you know, this girl has a boyfriend outside the house, bah? Plus, even if we are talking, there are times she comes to take you away. So what's the big deal? You get this guy. Why does she have a problem with that? Guys, this conversation moved from the garden into the house. And that was when we heard things. Yes, like how Imisi refused to give Koyin and Dede food because of what, like, she was fighting for Kola basically. Yes, so the rice that she cooked, she did not give them, and it was something she did purposely, because I mean, she's fighting for her guy, her G. Wahala. And that was when we heard Imisi's spill. Yes, Imisi said K-Bobo told her that Thelma is fucking in love with him. Yes, K-Bobo told her that Thelma is fucking in love with him. And he had said this in front of Bright Morgan. He had said that, I mean, for him, it's nothing serious between Thelma and Isabella. If he even wants to have anything with them, it will just be to lash them and move on. I'm like, what? Imisi? Huh? What on earth is happening in this house? And that was when I thought that, okay, I had heard a bomb. And that was when Kola came to drop his own bomb. Kola was now talking about how the thing with him and Dede is that no other girl in the house catches his fantasy. Like, no other girl excites him like Dede. And the next thing, he started talking about how Dede is a very fine girl, how he's very attracted to her, how it would have been easier if they were outside. Yes. He started talking about how he gets honey around Dede, like he easily gets honey around her, how he has to constantly adjust his clothes. Meaning, he usually gets hold. And he was like, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. I said, even me, I don't know why you are telling your sister, quote unquote, this. Guys, it's Konji that is doing Kola. Because when Imisi was even using the love word, you love her, he was like, stop using that word. Yeah, stop using that word. And I'm like, okay, so does that mean you just like her? And why you like her is because she turns you on. It's nothing so deep. So why are you now carrying the guest name up and down and making it look like, you love her? Because this whole thing, it's just very funny, I must say. Extremely funny. Then moving from that, we now saw Sultana, Koyin, and Isabella having a conversation. Before then, Isabella and Sultana had spoken about how soft Koyin's lips are and all that. Both of them have kissed him, by the way. Well, they were not talking about how That's the three of them now. We're not talking about how things were. Yes, Koyin was just bragging. Yes, that he's a hot cake, that he cannot be caught fighting over Bunny. Yes, that he has an ex that owns a Tesla, that he has married women that are in his DM. He has people fighting over him, but with money and all that, that he is a street boy. Yes, he's wiser than all these things. He is very wise. He's a street boy, just that his own is not showing on his body, it's in his blood. He's then talking about how this whole animal calling stuff, he's fine with it. In fact, on Sunday he'll be waiting to hear that he was being called a chimpanzee, and he's not going to react. Yes, he knows that everybody's waiting for him to react and all, but he would not react because he's here for a game. He knows what he's doing, and he's fine regardless. Yeah, so they should keep calling him things. This time around they should call him chimpanzee. And that was why Isabella was like, no, he cannot call you chimpanzee. We already have someone occupying that spot. There's already a chimpanzee. I'm like, huh? Remember, she has called Kola a monkey. So I'm assuming it's Kola that she's still calling a chimpanzee. Hey, voila. These people, they just want to finish me with laugh. Let's move on from that one now. We saw Sultana and Doris having a conversation, and Sultana was just basically gisting Doris. But what had started it was Doris had walked up to her to come and meet her this time. What's going on? Are you and Jason having an issue or stuff? And she had started saying that, I mean, Jason is carrying face for her. Jason is angry with her. Yes. That she lifted culture. So Jason's anger is that she, Sultana, lifted culture. And she just feels like that's not why he's actually angry. Yes, he's angry because he saw Dede and Koyin together. He saw them together. He saw them kissing. That is why he's angry. But he's maxing it up to be like, no, he's angry because she, Sultana, lifted culture. Like, how does that make sense? And she was talking about how all week, in fact, not even all week, like over the weeks, he grinds Jojo. Yes, that's Joanna. He dances with Joanna like there's no tomorrow. He rocks her like there's no tomorrow. So how will he be upset that she lifted culture and all? And she was bragging about how she's not going to go to him. He wants her to come to him and apologize and beg and all that. And no, she's not going to do that because it's not because of her. He is angry. Kind of like a transfer of aggression kind of thing. And Doris was shocked that Dede and Koyin had kissed, and she was talking about how she needs to tell Denari and whatnot. Now, guys, Sultana that was doing hard guy, me go to him. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to explain myself. We now saw her later explaining herself to the boy. Like, she was explaining to Jason Jae what had happened. How culture was upset with her and all whatnot. It was just an innocent lifting. There was nothing to it. I'm like, hey, hard guy in the mud. But see, it's not that I'm laughing at Sultana, but this thing happens a lot in real life. Yes, where there's something going on between two people and you see one forming. This guy, me, I will not call him, or I will not call her. Is this, is that, she's this, she's that. And then the next moment you find yourself calling that same person you said you will not call. Explaining what you just finished jumping about that you will not explain. That was the situation here. See, this housemates, I beg. Let's move on from this. Now let's talk about Faith and Joanna. Yes, this scene happened before Joanna had gone to enjoy her bed. I mean, Faith was talking. You could tell that, okay, he had taken one or two. He was talking about how Joanna has lovely eyes. He was talking about how he would like to take her to his palace. And then he was like, okay, it's not his palace. It's his big grandfather's palace. She would love it. Baba was basically flirting heavily with Joanna. Talking about how his tattoo is like map of Nigeria. How, I'm like, guy, if you want to flirt with your full chest, which one is this talk that you are talking now? Well, it was cute. I'm not even going to lie. It was cute. Dude was just going on. And then two of them now spoke about being priority. So Joanna spoke about how she loves to be a priority. He spoke about how he loves to be a priority. And then Joanna was like, okay, me, I don't care whether you love to be a priority or not, but don't worry. Someone that cares about putting you as a priority will come. According to Joanna, she wants to be the priority. And him being a priority will come much later, after she has been a priority. And two of them were now doing the whole, you look for wife for me, I will not look for wife for you. I'm like, what on earth? What is this? What is But I'm not going to lie. You could tell that Faith actually enjoys his conversation and his time with Joanna. And dude was trying hard yesterday. And it was just cute to see. Now, let me address something that I did not in my last video. They had also spoken about this whole imisi thing, yes, and she had also told him that, I mean, he was wrong and all that. He shouldn't have done that, irrespective of what she had done. Yes, that what he had done affected the whole house. He wouldn't have, like, allowed anybody to make him act out of character. Now, in my last video, I stated it that I liked the fact that she cleared him. She made him understand what he did. However, there's something I did not talk about, which is not nice. Yes. Her talking to him, addressing him in public was a no-no. Yes, you don't address, you don't call out your friends in public. That's the way I see it too. And that's the way I roll with friendship. Yes. If you feel like your friend messed up, you can even keep quiet while he's being criticized in public. And then call him privately, the way she was having a private conversation with him right now. Call him privately and have that conversation. There is no need putting him down amidst people that are putting him down. Yes, and that's my take on that particular matter. Well, Joanna stole food though. Joanna stole food and Thelma and Tracy joined her to eat the food. And afterwards, I mean, Imisi was sharing food, yes, because it was Imisi that cooked rice and all that. And Imisi was now saying that someone stole, like, she was not even bothered about the rice. She was like, someone stole tail of fish and all that. And that was when K-Bobo had said it was Thelma. Thelma had come outside to say, no, she did not steal anything. I'm like, you people were hiding and eating food. In fact, guys, when they were eating that food there, it's how Joanna and all that almost entered under the table tennis table. And she was talking about how she's hiding. Yes. And she was talking about how, in fact, three of them were talking about how stolen food is sweeter than normal food. I see, wahala. And they were eating the food. They all knew it was stolen and all, but they did not have a problem eating it. Well, yesterday night, I mean, Imisi had cooked for some of the house to eat. Yes, most of them ate. And then the porridge yam that Ivata cooked, most of them, that even those that ate the Mrs. food still ate that one. Now, other things that happened yesterday, I mean, they had done the HFM tax again, and there was Team Forex and Team Gold. Yes, and at the end of the day, Team Gold won. Team Gold consisted of Jason Jae, Tracy, Kola, Koyin, Thelma, Advaita, Dede, K-Bobo, Mide, Ruboy, and Faith. Yes, they were the ones that won. And I feel for Doris at this point because this is week 6 and she has not won anything. I saw online someone was saying, how will you say she has not won anything? She won Denari's heart. I say, as per Denari's heart is money now. Okay, moving from that, let's talk about what had happened earlier on in the morning that yesterday. I mean, Dede had gone off, yes, and she had gone off on the 3 ladies. Yes, that's Sultana, Doris, and Big So. She had gone off on them. She was talking about how they gossip a lot, how they'll be calling someone Sampepanyash. And I felt like Doris, because Doris was the only person that commented, I felt like Doris was deflecting. She did not want people to really know what was going on because she kept on saying, did I talk to you? Did I insult you? I've never spoken about you. And I'm like, the girl is not talking about herself. It's explaining her that 3 of you gossip a lot, and then after gossiping you act like no, you did not gossip, and oh, you are all chummy to the people in their faces. Yes, and she was even talking about how one carry Christianity on her head. That's Big So carry Christianity on her head. She would say rubbish behind your back, and then she would come and be doing rubbish. That look at Mide, they've spoken bad about Mide and all that. Yet the Big So that was even involved in talking bad about her during the birthday came and was saying things to her and Sultana. See, Sultana could not say anything. It was even just Dede that was trying to deflect and all that. Sultana could not do pem. Well, for me, this whole situation, okay, Zita has been itching for a while to speak, and she was saying that Ebuka should, point her in the right direction, should ask her. Apparently, she could not wait for Ebuka before she voiced out. But then again, what is it with these people fighting other people's fights? Like, because her anger and the sandpaper nyash thing that she was talking about was Dede. Don't get me wrong, she was right for fighting, but then again, I just feel like it is not her fight to fight. That's my own take on it. But did I applaud her for actually not doing the whole back talk and all that? Yes, I do. However, some of the housemates felt like it was unnecessary drama because they did not even understand what was going on. And then Sultana started making it look like, no, the girl is trying to seek for relevance and all that. She's trying to make it look like, okay, it is because they were talking about her and all that. And Culture and Koyin especially had a lot to say, talking about how she not rich, outside she would not be able to talk to these girls, especially Sultana. Sultana was talking about how definitely she would not be able to enter the places that she enters and all. And I'm like, the way you people used to rate yourself outside there, okay, this person not reach you outside, did not reach you outside, yet you people entered the house together. Does that not say something? My own is, if you feel you are all that, then stay in your house. No need coming on the show to come and do you know who I am? Do you think you can stand with me outside? Do you think? Because if you were all that outside, you shouldn't have come to Big Brother. That's the way me I see it all. But let me know your thoughts about all that in the comment section below. And they started talking about how it would have been Tracy that had told her and all. And to think that yesterday night, Tracy was giving her gists about what she heard, and I'm like, who is small one? Because Tracy was referring to someone and was saying, that's how the small one now. I'm like, who is small one? Well, moving from that, I mean, Joanna and Dede were not present when that whole fight had happened. So when they got back from their treats that Big Brother had given them, I mean, Mide was feeding Joanna of everything that had happened and all. And they just spoke about how, yes, they know that these three ladies gossip a lot, but for Mide felt like this was not the right time for Zita to go off. Yes, that she would have had enough materials before going off, and then she would have spilled so that everywhere would just catch fire. Mide said that she's waiting because the day she would explode, the day she would do her own, like, explode, she's going to be listing the things that they have said. For example, that whole thing with Isabella, talking about how Isabella has poor hygiene, how she has fillers in her bum, how her mouth smells and all that, and yet Isabella feels like Sultana is her friend. That the day she would talk and all. And then Joanna was talking about how, yes, that there was a day that she had called Isabella because she had perceived something, and she had told Isabella was telling her that no, it's because she smoked and all that, and she was saying, no, it's before you smoked that I perceived it. However, she's like, irrespective of that, Sultana shouldn't be talking about Isabella, especially when she did not meet Isabella, and Isabella is supposedly meant to be her friend. She also said she was waiting, yes, and it's going to be bloody that day. Me, I cannot shall wait. I cannot wait. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Yes, I just remembered something. I did not like seeing Fate the way he was the previous nights. Not the last night, the previous one. I mean, him not getting a mat, like he did not bring out a mat to sleep on. He had said he was not going to sleep. Later, he had gone to the swing. That whole scene was looking very pitiful. Yes, he kept on yawning. At some point, he dozed off on the swing. I felt a certain kind of way. And I'm like, why didn't you bring out a mat to sleep? And it was just the side comments for me. Talking like Big So, he should not sleep now. He should come and be our guardian angel. There were just some smack remarks, even from Jason Jae. I'm like, you guys know that everyone makes mistakes, right? And it was now how people online just kept on mixing things. Even when Imisi had shared the spaghetti and she had given people and she did not give Faith. Some people are now saying that Imisi is treating Faith badly and all. She not give her food. Some were laughing with it. I'm like, Faith did not ask. Plus, I don't think he would have even wanted to eat Imisi's food, considering the fact that two of them went at it. But I felt a certain kind of way, I won't even lie. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please like this video, share this video, and comment. I love you all so much. Bye, guys.